Welcome back to Stoned in the AM. This is your report for Thursday, January 29th, 2015. I'll be bringing you the news today. Alright, so U.S. unemployment claims have actually hit the lowest that they've been in 14 years. Now, at the peak of last year, we saw 308,000 people claiming unemployment. And at the end of December 2014, we ended up seeing that number drop to 265,000. That is a significant portion of people who have gained jobs or moved off of the unemployment list in that time. The lowest it's been since 2001. Now, claims have been actually on a rise recently, ever since November 2011, and we've actually just been seeing that keep happening. And this current low, the lowest it's been, like I said, in 14 years, is definitely a relief to the stress that's been building up on the market because of this unemployment rate. And we're really just going to hopefully see more people in jobs, more people employed, and the government handing out less money to more people and hopefully spending it on things that we actually need. But anyway, I digress. And unemployment rates are at a great place right now. So Tesla has opened up a gigafactory just outside of Reno, Nevada, with a 980-acre plot that they've started pouring cement in. Now, what they're going to be producing at this factory is hopefully they'll have it developed and ready by 2020, and it should be a good source of lithium-ion batteries. That's where they would like to create them. And they're thinking in 2020 they'll be producing about 500,000 lithium-ion batteries a year, sending those out all across the U.S. to their assembly shops and their assembly workshops, and they'll hopefully, and through this process, they're planning on reducing the cost of lithium-ion batteries by about 30%. Now, this is a significant increase and we will definitely see the price of Teslas go down because of this. Tesla says one of the cars they're going to be working on is going to be available for $17,000. And honestly, an electric car for $17,000, not something I expected to see anytime soon. But once again, this all happens in 2020. Now, moving on, $1 million prize was won by an Indian aerospace company by Google. They said they're going to take this money from Google and they're actually going to invest it in winning their space race to be the first ever private sector to land on the moon. Now, this would be amazing for so many reasons. It would mean that a completely privately funded group of people were able to move it to the moon, not being funded by government, not being funded by a Cold War, just a group of average guys who want to get together and wanted to get to the moon. Now, not all these guys are average. Actually, I'd say none of them are, because some of them came from the old Indian space program, while a bunch of them are newer guys who are just wanting to get into the field of engineering and space. Now, their name is Indian Aerospace Startup, and they actually already have a rover ready to go to the moon. They said they're just working on collecting some more money before they reach their goal of about $45 million in order to get there. So hopefully we'll see something come out of them in the next couple of years. Hopefully we'll see a private sector group get to the moon. I would be amazed. I'm really hoping that's where we go. I love space. And entertainment news. I don't know if you guys have been waiting for the next LEGO game in their series, but LEGO has just announced Jurassic Park and Marvel Avengers as their two new games. Now, for those of you who haven't played any LEGO adventure games, there have been LEGO Star Wars, the LEGO Indiana Jones series, LEGO Lord of the Rings. There's pretty much a LEGO game for every famous thing out there. Now, I know you're thinking, LEGO, why are you trying to take over all these popular franchises? That's not really what they're doing. LEGO's just creating fun, wholesome, family-friendly games that take a vast, very detailed concept and break it down into basically Legos. And then you get to play through as this really fun character, and you get to see scenes that you know by heart played out in front of you with Legos, and it's a good time. If you haven't played any LEGO games yet, I highly recommend you go play them. And if you have played LEGO games, keep an eye out for LEGO Jurassic Park and LEGO Marvel Avengers coming in the future. Now, In other news, Steam Workshop has created $57 million since their creation in 2011 off of user-created content creation. User-created content. So just $50 million in content creation. Which basically means that people in-game, users, players, whoever, is creating something and then releasing it in specifically Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, and Dota 2. Now, between these three games, like I said, they've raised actually $57 million is the complete total. And that's just in the 4 years they've been running. Steam has actually announced that they're going to be moving the Steam Workshop for content creation over to Dungeon Defenders and Chivalry, which are another two great series of games. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out. And it'll be really interesting to see a lot of user-created content coming in more games, hopefully. That's what Steam wants to do, is they want to move this into the wide realm of possibilities of every game possibly having some sort of user content creation. And they want more players, more content creators to just make money off of what they create. And I'm all about that. Alright guys, that's been it for my episode of Stoned in the AM today. Once again, it's Thursday, January 29th, 2015, and I'll hopefully see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.